Hey Crafty friends, a bit of a different style video today. I've not had the best of mobility the last few days because I have an infection in my feet. So I spent an afternoon just sitting at my craft room. I made 22 cards. I couldn't do much else. I had my feet up, kind of, under my desk. So I just spent the afternoon making cards. So I recorded the whole process. I just kept the camera running. I have edited it a lot, so you don't have to see all the boring stuff. So those are my card panels that I made. Just cut an A2, a US piece of cardstock, and I'm using the Gina Master Layouts 2 to cut out the panels. So that's the stitched one I'm cutting the white pieces out of, and the coloured ones I cut out of the non-stitched one. Now that die I'm going to cut into this stitched rectangle. Wow, it's confusing. To make these. So they're just, I cut out the letters and then I'm going to inlay them onto a coloured piece of cardstock. So we're going to have 22 different coloured cards. Wow, that's a lot of cards. But like I say, I just sat there for the afternoon and just made loads of cards. So my idea is to hopefully sell them at a craft fair or take them into work. So I have sped this up quite a lot because this was the longest part doing these bits. So I'm sticking on the main front layer first, and then I do go in at the end and add the insides of the bees and whatnot. Every colour is different. Other than two blacks, they are every different colour. They're a mix of Spellbinders, Gina and Lawn Fawn colours. So now I'm just putting on the inside pieces. They're all organised in my little tray. And they come together so quickly and beautifully. So those are the front panels all done. God, I wish it was that quick in real life. So now I'm just literally going to cut my card bases, which are, again, US size. So I cut them at 5.5 and I'm scoring them at 4.25 to make a card panel for every, a card base, for every card front that I have made. So yeah, it was a process. It took a while, but the results are fantastic, and I'm left with a nice big pile of cards for a happy birthday that are all different that I can do with what I want. So, but I just literally recorded the whole thing, and then you can see it all come together. Now, don't worry, you're not going to see me do this for every single card, but I just wanted to do it for this first one. So I thought I'd keep one in so you could see. And then, as I say, with the magic of editing, you don't see it on every other one. But yeah, they come together quite quickly, really, when you think about it. Once I had like a production line going, so I was doing bit by bit at a time, and it works. I should have had some sea shanties going on in the background, and I just eyeballed them when I stuck them on, and yeah, they look lovely. I'm really happy with them, actually. I actually took a photo as soon as I finished and sent them to some crafty friends of mine who also all love them. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with them yet. If only you could just pick them up and stick them down like that. Because you miss out the bit where I'm peeling off the foam tape from the back. But I love the colours. I'm really into the pastel colours, but I like the bright ones in regards to like the greens and the sunflower yellows, the creamy stony colours. There's just, I think there's a card for everyone there. You can give that to a child, you can give it to a man, you can give it to a woman, you can give it to a colleague. It is just a really good everyday card. So that was my crafty video for that week. I'm sorry I haven't had one up sooner. I think it's been a week, or if not a little bit more than that. But as I say, I have had limited mobility, and I've not been able to do much. But I have got another couple of videos ready to do. So hopefully I'll be able to get one of them done either today or tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be a voiceover or a regular video. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Everything's all a little bit up in the air at the moment. But, at least I got to sit in my crafty space and do something. And, hopefully, I know this video is very, very short compared to the last ones really short, but you know, I got to do it and I got to record it and I got to share it with you, and that was the main thing. So I was just talking to myself. So now you're going to see all the finished cards and they look fantastic. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.